Okay, folks, on this first one it says irrational square roots. Now remember yesterday we talked about this. Square root of 16, square root of 25, square root of 18. Okay? If I take the square root of a whole number and it gives me a whole number, then this thing is called rational, because I can write the answer as a fraction, 4 over 1. So this is rational. The square root of 25, is that rational?
Yeah.
Yes, because when I take the square root, I get 5. Okay? But now the square root of 18 is neither 4 nor 5. It's somewhere in between. Let's just say it's 4.2. Yeah.
4.26.
Okay. All right? If I take the square root of a whole number, but I don't get a whole number, the answer is irrational. That means I cannot write it as a fraction. These numbers go on and on and on and on and on forever and ever and ever and ever, and now I'm going to stop. Okay? This is irrational. So now let's look at the square root of 28. It says simplify. So, and I'm going to show you how to simplify it in a moment, but I want to talk with you about this. You see that's between the square root of 25 and the square root of 36? Right? It's between those two. So the square root of 25 is about 5, or is 5, I'm sorry. The square root of 36 is 6. The square root of 28 is somewhere between the two. I'm going to say it's also about 5.2. Blah and blah. Grayson, you have anything?
5.29.
2.9. Okay, almost 5.3. You saw I was trying to decide between 5.2 and 3. Okay, I'm just guessing. But the square root of 28 is irrational. That means there is no fraction that I can write that's going to give me the value of the square root of 28. It goes on forever. It is irrational. But we can simplify it. Sort of like we simplify a fraction. We always want to simplify a radical if we can. We always want to reduce a fraction if we can for our answer. Now I want you to think about this for a second. We're going to take the number 28 and we're going to use the factor tree. That's why we went to 5th grade. Okay? 28 is 4 times 7. 7 is prime, so I'm just going to leave it there. 4 is 2 times 2. Now these are prime. Now, once we've done that, we're going to write them at the bottom just like we always did in the 5th grade, but we're going to write them with square roots. Square root 2 times square root 2 times square root of 7. Now, remember yesterday I told you you can multiply radicals, right? If I have a pair of radicals like this, I just get the number that's underneath there, right? Because the square root of 2 times the square root of 4, the square root of 2 times the square root of 2 is the square root of 4. And what is the square root of 4, Cool? It's 2. So just as a shortcut, if I have a pair, I just have the number that's underneath there. Times the square root of 7. And now I've reduced it. The square root of 28 is equal to 2 times the square root of 7. Well, let's do that. Cameron, on your calculator, I want you to have in front of you the square root of 28. Okay? Jet, on your calculator, I want you to find the square root of 7, and I want you to multiply it by 2. All right? So we're doing two things. Cameron, what did you get for the square root of 28? Remember, it's irrational, so it's going to give us a lot of numbers behind the decimal, but it's going to stop because our calculator, if it didn't stop, would be broken then. Right? Because we wouldn't be able to do anything else. What is it? 2915. Is that right? Is that what you have? Okay. Now, why don't you tell me, Jet, what you've got?
5.291502622.
Okay, wait. How fast do you think I can? 5.29101 what? 5 point... Read that again.
It's up there.
Is it the same? Is it the exact same thing? Okay, good. 1502622.
Yep.
All right? Remember, if we can simplify a radical, we want to.